Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Stanford's offense will take the field first. Give to the running back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. To the air. It's Snow. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Going for the marker on the ground. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Looking downfield, it's Snow. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Cardinal. He walked away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute some points on the board.
Grab behind the line. It's Barry. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Clemson jumps to the line. To the air on second down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed, and it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game, too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barry. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Clemson with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Snow. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He fires a bullet to the right.
You know, one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The give to the back. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas. And that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on, is tempo, trying to wear you out. And they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. It's complete. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Clemson is quick to the line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Using the quick game. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Here on third down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're facing a third down. Dropping back, it's Snow. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark. On at the 38-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. No huddle offense to the line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and That might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Here comes the offense on second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking downfield, it's Snow. They'll go with the quick touch pass. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Making side adjustments here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clemson jumps to the line. From the gun, the running back has it.
What is going on?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. First down and more. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Going to take a shot on second and short. Complete downfield. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Tigers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. He'll bring it out. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Finds a tight end. Fighting off the defender. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much.
No.
After the catch,
Yes,
hard
sir.
to get to the ground.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had it much better field position this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers want to move quickly. Off play action. Extending the play.
I thought he did
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get the first through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Snow. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That's caught. It's Barry. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Pocket breaking down.
No way.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body. And
he'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Addison.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Clemson is quick to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. At the 45, on its way. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's McGee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in and week out. The defense, he's done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
He wants to change this route. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Back to throw, it's Snow. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense might bring the house here. Bringing the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
How about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Ramsey. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Clemson jumps to the line. A first down run in the red zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously. Continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Back to pass, it's Snow. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted.
Turning it on. 30. Past the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Throwing right.
No.
That was that's not far. First down for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Back to pass, it's Snow. Escapes the sack.
Wow.
Gonna try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. The give on the inside. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Third and short now from their own 48. Pulls and fired complete. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Little touch pass to the receiver. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
No, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Bishop.
Fastest
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Might be calling a hot route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang